Good evening, SpeedGaming fans. I'm very sorry for the delay. I am Kuchiri, and welcome to tonight's showcase of the Solon Randomizer. Our two runners will be running through one of the best Castlevania games ever to get to Dracula as fast as they can. Our runners will be starting soon once I give them the go-ahead, and we'll see what all we have in store tonight. So, today we have Solon and Maverick showcasing the game to us. Oh yeah, it's our first showcase of this. This has been out for a while, though. If you follow Realm Scout or some of the other Castlevania runners, some of them have played this already. This is your basic relic shuffle and equipment shuffle here. Basically, we're going to start with different equipment and all the other good stuff. Maverick needs to skip his cutscenes. There we go. And we still start out with the Bloodlines prologue to give us a little bit of a starting stats. Solon is an experienced Castlevania random runner. We've seen him a few times on this channel for our Aria Sorrow randomizers. And both our runners are entering the Dracula fight, which we'll see some Hydro Storms to quickly get through Phase 1, and more likely Phase 2. And Solon's dodgy. He doesn't want to take a hit here, so he has the best stats for... Oh, he does take a hit. So, again, Relic Shuffle. We are still looking for the 5 Dracula relics, like in the main vanilla game. We also need to find the right items in order to get into the Inverter Castle. Alright, so our runners are now in the castle. You see Maverick. Because he didn't take any hits, he has the highest hit point starting value. 5 hit points isn't that big, but it's nice. We see our starting equipment. This is how you find out that you have the right seed, which kind of stinks, as we have Joseph's Cloak as one of our starting equipment, and we're going to get rid of that today. Get some red bean buns and the meat wall. Now, all of our equipment will still be taken away by death, unfortunately. There's a chance that sometimes we could find a library card, and with that, we can actually keep all of our starting items as Solon gets enough for his first level up. Fire boomerang, and here's death. Now the game really starts. So I'll have some difficulties climbing the stairs. Alright, we get Marcel as our first sword. Not bad starting item. This should be able to get us through most of this first castle quickly. The fire is going to slow them down, though, on the sword. And we get Solar Bat. That's a nice starting relic. And Solon's the first one to the Alchemy Laboratory. Nice heart max up. Solon's trying to use some magic to get up the little elevator there, but unfortunately did not get that done, allowing Maverick to catch up just a little bit. There we go. And decides to ignore that heart max up. Ooh, we find Echo Bat in this pot roast room. Because for some reason, I guess we have pot roast activating the randomizer. I'm also going to be posting a link to our randomizer Discord if you want to get into this randomizer or any of the others. We have access to all the Nintendo DS randomizers and Aria Solon randomizer. I do not believe there's any changes to the RNG of the drops. It's just fully shuffled. So you still want to try and get high luck with your stuff. Look like Solon's getting close to Slogger and Gaibon. Sorry, completely blanked out their names for a second there. Ooh, he takes a fall. That's going to cost him a few minutes. We have simultaneous boss fights here. The fire just melts Slogger right there. Very nice fight for both runners. Solon's going to stick for the hit point max up. Maverick's moving on. Solon's going to check this room that Maverick skipped. And we get Power of Mist. Not necessary, but still good. As our entire Twitch chat is memeing Castlevania right now. It's amazing. Then we get some armor finally with the Iron Kirkus. It looks like Maverick is trying to prioritize the easier relic locations. Finds himself a Volper Blade. Ooh, I know some runners that love that. And like Final Fantasy, but you know, still nice. We get our gravity boots. Maverick's trying to use them. Oh, and bonks his head. I feel so sorry for Alucard when people mess up with the gravity boots. Like, oh, my head. Oh. Alright, so Solon is going to be using the Vapor Blade. Everything is randomized. I believe the only things that are not randomized is the location for the gold and silver rings. Because, you need those to, get to the Inverted Castle. So I do believe those are the only ones that are not randomized. If I'm to be mistaken. Which I've been wrong before. I'm a human. We get forward miss, that's important. So I guess through the last bit of the spike corridor. It looks like Maverick is deciding he's going to move towards the library for his next location. Maverick is trying to get infinite wing smashes through this nice long hallway here. Getting some nice level ups from it. And Maverick finally makes it all the way over to the outer wall. As Solon just Vorpal blades his way through this area. Ooh, a couple rings. Definitely when you get those rings, they're easy to sell. Also, gotta make sure you have enough magic to get back through. The Maverick's going to be stuck here for a few more seconds. But remember, right, isn't there a breakable wall in that room? Solon's actually going north. Finds himself the Dark Shield. Yeah, Maverick, you need to wait till you're released at like... Oh, come on, Maverick! Ah. That's unfortunate for Maverick right now. Finally he gets through. Took a few tries. Solon's... It looks like he's just going to go straight north to activate the elevator. I saw a familiar card there. It could be any one of the familiars. Of course, my favorite being Fairy, free healing. You have to go all the way down. Oh, wait, I guess the elevator comes up. The Ghost. Ooh. Ghost is not too bad. Solon's having a hard time finding this knight. Taking a lot of damage. I don't remember when the last time he saved. Nice level up, though. get some TNT from it, and now he has to refight that. Oh, no, he doesn't. Gonna eat some food real fast. Maverick activates the elevator, but decides to keep on going up. Probably hit the save room up here. Death does reset progress, so saving is always very important. And Solon's the first one in the library. I will not be surprised if he saves as well. Platinum mails from the Fleaman. That's massive. A really good defense there. We also get the Royal Cloak. And I do not know if he just got life up or if he got anything else. He's going to keep on knocking librarians out. To get the Harper. We also got the Demon car, so now we can unlock the one area in the underground. And we get Spirit Ore. Alright, so Maverick is going to sell some. Get some stuff about 17,000 gold. Let's see what we've got in here. We got Fire of the Bat as the relic. And we also need to get Dracula's Tunic is pretty good. Alright. So that's what Maverick got. Decides not to equip the Vorpal Blade. Solon's going to go into the mini area in here at the same time Maverick does as well. Get a little bit of a sleeping in the same coffin from both of them. Maverick is using those wing smashes to his advantage. Nothing behind the bookcase. Into this mini boss fight here. Solon gets the kill at the same time Maverick does. Solon's wanting the max ups. Maverick is skipping them, which, I mean, yeah, it takes you a few seconds to do it, but we get Solar Wolf. We now have all the animal forms. Maverick is gaining a lot of space with these wing smashes, which is pretty good. Not saving is also good as well. Solon is not like being held back at all, though. Yeah, he's not doing it as fast, but with the Vorpal Sword, he just chops up everything in front of him.
I'm interested. Thank you. I'm interested.
So, we get to fire the bat.
Thank you.
He does get the Dracula's tunic, and more than likely he will also. Oh, it looks like he got the Kingstones instead. I would have sworn he would have gotten the rare item drop as well, but that works. But his attack is on 62, which is massive with Vorpal Sword. Maverick unlocks the first warp zone. Excuse me. So he can now go back to the start of the castle whenever he wants to. And Maverick's going to go ahead and do the castle walls, I believe. Clock tower. Gonna think. I didn't realize this whole thing was clock tower. It's been a while since I played Solon. Maverick's going to go into this area up here in the top right. Solon is backtracking. Is he going towards Orlox's chambers? If you're just joining us, this is our very first showcase of the Solon Randomizer, presented by SpeedGaming and the Castlevania Randomizer community. We are always looking for more runners and all that good stuff. We're currently working on an Aria Sorrow randomizer tournament as well. So if you guys are interested in joining the tournament, very beginner friendly. Go ahead and join the Discord and say hi to us. Everything you need to get into the game is there. Maverick's almost through here. Looks like he's not going to Oryx's chambers just yet. He may chill here for a second. There we go. Maverick's almost to the next boss fight. And this is going to be a very quick one, especially with the fire damage over time. This time Maverick decides to take the life max up. Alright. I never thought it did, but I've seen it actually do like 3 extra ticks of damage on some monsters. So it's not like a strong DOT, but I've noticed this is the first time I've actually seen it used, to be completely honest, because I normally don't use it in my runs. But a few times he's hit some monsters, they've been hit like 3 times by it, so. Oh, we got our first Dracula relic. the Tooth of Vlad. We do need all 5 relics to beat the game. And Solon did find the healing mail. We also got the Jewel of Open. This is going to help us through some of the doors. There's another Vlad item up here at the castle. I am so bad with names in this game. Where Richter is. And the third Vlad item. Okay. We are 2 Vlad items away, and well, everything we need to do to get into the Vera Castle from being able to already face Dracula. Mystic Pendant may be useful. Finds himself a diamond. That'll be good if he goes back to the library later on. I was trying to wing smash into this demon. Alright, looks like he's going to continue through Aurochs's quarters. Yeah, so if you guys are wanting to get into the randomizer community for Castlevania, we are very open to new runners. We try and do races all the time in our Discord. I'm very open to helping people out learn all the different randomizers. So you guys should come and say hi to us sometime. Looks like Maverick's on his way to Aurochs's quarters. We know that's where he needs to go because that's where the Jewel of Open is. We'll see what Solon decides to do. Looks like Aria going back to castle entrance. I do not know where Maverick is heading. Ah, he's backtracking to get this one relic he missed. Alright, so Maverick's finally made it back to the clock tower. We'll see if he decides to wait here for a bit for Ulrich's chambers to open. Solon's going back through the castle entrance. So there's a question in chat about like how the randomizer distributes items. Since this is more of like an RPG, anything can kind of be anywhere. So for example, that life apple, there could be a half dozen of them in the map. And maybe no luck potions show up. There's only a few fixed item locations where it must always be this certain item in order for us to get to the inverted castle. But it's basically random across the board. Relics have also been shuffled. It's the same amount of relics. So, you know, I think there's 20 odd relics in this game, maybe more. I don't know all the exact numbers to Soten. But those are all random evenly. But like regular items could be anywhere. Like some swords may not even show up in the game. Like that Masamune may not have ever shown up. Yeah, relics can only show up in relic spots. But like talking item-wise, like, you know, where that sword was, that could have been another life apple. That could have been another Vorpal sword. That could have been anything that's in the iron pool. It's not like straight one-to-one, because monster drops are also randomized. Yeah, so most runners of Soten will actually mainly focus on trying to find all the relics to get their like Vlad items. But Solon is finding Olrox. Got the first phase down already. Nice level up there. Maverick is now following him here. Second form of Olrox. A little bit of help from the Imp, and that's a dead Olrox. Get the Cubazo, one of the first items you find in the game. Both runners opting to get the life max up. Another high five from them. I feel like this may come down to how routing goes in Inverted Castle. Because eventually Solon will go up to Castle Keep and find those three Vlad items that's already up there. Maverick, the fire sword, like I did not think this fire sword was that good until I've noticed that there is some like DOT with it. It's actually kind of disgusting. Ooh, we get Power of the Wolf. So now we can, you know, do that charge attack with the wolf. None of our runners have gone to the underground section yet, which we'll need to go to because of Succubus eventually. We have everything we need to get to Succubus, which will be where we find one of our items. Alright, Solon's about ready to face the Hippogriff here soon. A nice high potion. That'll make him to use later on. And Solon enters his next boss fight, which should be done in about 3 seconds. Oh, wait, it jumped. Never mind. Almost. It was 4 seconds. Alright, so now Solon is going to the castle keep. He will find his 3 Vlad items up here. And then it'll be, you know, up to them to see where they go from there. So Solon's going clear through this keep area as Maverick is going back through Oryx's lair. Decided not to go up the left side just yet. We'll see where Maverick decides to go after this. So we're just now waiting for the runners to start going towards the rings. I think Maverick's about ready to make his way towards the basement area. They're now tied up on Vlad items, which we knew that was going to happen. Maverick finds himself a gauntlet. By the way, if you ever want a fun run of Solon, try doing a fist only run. I did that not too long ago. You find out there's actually a lot of bosses that are somehow weak to fists. It's kind of weird. Alright, so Solon, I think it's decided to go down to the caverns. Or Maverick is. I think Maverick is maybe making his way over to Succubus now. I thought it was funny, like some bosses, like I've never seen them get flinched by something. But I punched some bosses and then they had like a few flinching animations like, you dare hit me with your fists? You know? Alright, yep. So Maverick is making his way over to where Succubus is. We'll pick up all these nice items hiding in these pots on the way down. This is the room with all the pots. Couple heart ups, not bad. Moonstone should be a decent power boost depending on how long it's been. And Maverick is going into the cyclist fight. Solon's going to soon be following him. Solon's about 30 seconds behind right now. Nice quick succubus fight. After killing succubus, one of the rings will be in the room. And there we go. Now we just have to find the silver ring, which is being held by... Oh, I cannot think of... I just completely blanked on her name, Maria. But we still need to try and find ourselves the spike breaker. So as we make our way through the underground caverns, Solon is going to go fight his succubus fight. We get another life apple down there. We don't have the rebreather, so water hurts us. We get ourselves another Marseille. Ooh, Maverick actually wants the stopwatch. Okay. And that's succubus down for Solon. So Maverick is going to the front of the castle, where there's I do not recognize the sword. Zwehandler. I'm mispronouncing that so bad. So we've already seen Solon do these checks that Maverick is doing now. So Solon is just kind of catching up. He's doing the Scylla fight. Okay. Yeah, there was a boss there. It was just, you know, there for like 5 frames. All of the frames being dropped to kill the rest of Scylla. All for a plat mail. Okay. We'll see what else is up here, though. Our runners are definitely still looking for Spike Breaker. Alright, so Maverick's taking a lot of damage to get past the waterfall. Let's see what's behind the waterfall. Just another heart max up. Yeah, we are using the GSB rule set, so we do need Spike Breaker. We can't do the trick to get past that. So no glitches and must use Spike Breaker. But yeah, so... Which, I mean, we still have all the catacombs to get through still. Could always be behind Legion. Maverick's taking a save before the Cerberus fight. Maverick's trying to wing smash into the boss door for swag, but it's all good. And finally, it looks like Maverick is using the Vorpal Blade. And he's also equipping the demon cards because there's a door down here that only the demon can open. And there it is right there. We find ourselves the Terminus Est. Plus the walk armor and a whole bunch of other neat stuff in there. No Spike Breaker though. Ooh, we get ourselves the Leap Stone. I mean, we do have the Gravity Boots, which, I mean, is nice, but double jumping whenever you don't have to give yourself a headache is also nice. I have no clue where Solon is going, as Maverick enters the catacombs. Find yourself the sword card. Oh, going through the spike room. Ooh, gotta be careful. You don't want to get hit. And Maverick, using the form of mist, hits the light switch. Solon misses his ride, so he's now flying slowly behind it. Looks like Maverick likes the Mercil more than the Vorpal Blade right now because he went back to it. And there's Spike Breaker. Which means we can now go get the Moon Ring. But of course, there's. Is there a relic beyond Legion? I don't think there's a relic beyond Legion. So again, that was a very quick fight on Solon's side. Solon is trying to get the demon to open the door. Maverick got his door open instantly.
I'm ready to serve, Master.
Oh god, I forgot that voice line. Oh my goodness. Poor Solon, like Maverick, his demon went straight for that button. It's a good thing there's nothing important behind it. So Maverick's gonna go say hi to Maria twice. Then we'll have a quick fight with Richter. So Maverick's going to check this fairy check. Again, you know, we're still looking for 2 more pieces of Vlad. Which they can also be in the Mvuri Castle, so... If you guys want to be part of, you know, this randomizer community, We do all the Castlevania randomizers. You may have seen Aria randomizer on here a few times. We're trying to also get the DS randomizers in on this as well. Go ahead and join our Discord. We're happy to help. We're also trying to get a Aria tournament going on as well. Beginner friendly, accessible, you know. So yeah, go ahead, just join the Discord. Maverick's trying to infinite wing smash, ends up taking a bath. Depends on the game. Soten, well, also depends on the runner. I've seen ROM Scout destroy the Soten randomizer in 40 minutes, no matter what seed it is. These runners would probably do this anywhere from an hour 30 to 2:30. They're a bit, you know, not as experienced Soten runners. Aria randomizer is usually 40 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on how the game pushes you through the castle. And you can make so many nightmare seeds out of the DS randomizers. The DS Castlevania randomizer, you can do full map shuffle where each bit of the map is a different part of the castle. No, runners cannot see the chat. Looks like Solon is going over to Legion or Grand Fallen, and what's called in this game. Maverick's making his way back. He's using the Vorpal Blade. I don't think he got the Chris's Gem, I don't think. Alright, here we are with the fight. Just tearing apart this boss with the Vorpal. Unfortunately, only Heart Maxos behind Legion. So Maverick is now in a decent lead over Solon. But Solon has done more checks and didn't double dip. So, like, Maverick is going through the Coliseum right now for checks he did not do on his way through. So, Solon may have a chance to catch back up. Solon is also a much higher level because he's just been killing all the enemies on his way through. So Solon just has to warp to the area now. And Maverick is about ready to get the other ring. Now just has to make it back to the central area to get the dark sunglasses. Since we're at our end, don't forget to give these runners a follow. They're really active members of the Castlevania Randomizer community. We do both castles and randos. Question in chat. Yeah, the goal is to defeat Dracula. So we are two blood items away from being able to face Dracula. We've explored basically the entire main castle, so there really isn't much to do other than just get to the inverted castle from here. Using the stopwatch to get some of the more annoying items out, more annoying enemies out of the way. Maverick's getting some equipping done so he can open up the ceremony. I cannot pronounce that word right now. One hit point is when we worry. I like that emote. That's actually a really cool emote. And the slow elevator climb down. The Solon's moving towards the warp zone instead of backtracking through the Colosseum straight to the clock tower. And there's the holy glasses. You don't have to see what was in there for the holy glasses. Yeah, Solon's going to the warp area. Or he's... I guess he didn't do clock tower. Maverick's just waiting for Aurochs' chamber to open back up so he can use that warp zone. Yeah, Maverick is actually in a very decent lead right now. Ooh, meal ticket. I thought that was a library card there for a second. The Maverick is about ready to face Richter. Saving just in case he messes up. Recta. So it looks like Solon decided to do that rotting so he can get to the room this way. Because he skipped down that one relic. We get to see Power of the Wolf. And it's time to face the cough final boss of the game. And the evil spell's shattered. Wait, there was another castle the entire time? Oh my god. Okay. Invert to castle time. Again, we're looking for 2 Vlad items. Still a lot of room for Solon to catch up on. But Maverick, you know, if Maverick can have some decent guesses to where to look. This run could be over here in the next few minutes or so. As Solon's about ready to get his on dark sunglasses. We'll see which way Maverick decides to go from here. He can go back to the clock tower, or he can go right towards Medusa. So he's going to go against the giant bat. Fun fact, the 5 bosses in the vanilla game that have the 5 relics are the original 5 bosses from Castlevania 1. We got 4 Vlad items. We are now down to 1 more Vlad item left before we can go straight to the final fight. So Maverick is going to go face Medusa, see if she's the one holding the final flat iron. Better off flying. I love how the imp was like attacking her from the opposite side. Like, I flank her from the rear. That's it. Well, Maverick is have everything we need to face Dracula now. We just have to make our way to the ceremonial room to face Shaft and Dracula, and have some failed wing smashes, but it's all good. Ooh, gotta be careful of your health here. I am not sure what Maverick is using now. He's not using the Marcel anymore. Because I don't see the fire. Dark Blade? Probably Dark Blade. Alright, Solon is now into the Inverter Castle. He's not too far behind Maverick. If he decides to go straight towards the Giant Bat and Medusa without checking any of the other items, he'll be in good shape. Going to need some food to heal up a bit. Gotta be careful of your health, man. Enemies in the Inverter Castle hits a lot harder. There's the save. All right, so Solon double checks. Yeah, he needs 2 more Vlad pieces. Quick kill on the bat. And he gets the ring. Looks like he is double backing for Medusa. As long as there's no other checks and Solon has better movement through the map, he is a higher level. He will be able to kill Dracula and Shaft faster. But Maverick is almost to the clock room. Of course, you know, we're still trying to find like Alucard Sword or the Chrysogrim. We're just a few rooms away from the clock room for Maverick. And here we go. All we gotta do is take a trip to the final boss room. So here's the Medusa fight. He will be in his go mode as well. Maverick's doing some last minute checks. We have a Frankfurter. You just want to have a quick hot dog before you face the Lord of Darkness. Maybe a sirloin. Don't want to fight on an empty stomach. Oh, there's the Alucard's mail. Nice. That's something to find. One of the best armors in the game right before you face Big Boy Drac. And we got the final save, and we're going into the final fight. All right, so Maverick just has to face Shaft and Dracula. It's kind of low level, so we'll see how he fares against them. He's level 30. Try and maximize his stats here. He has Rune Sword out. And it's Shaft time. And he doesn't like the Rune Sword, so he's switching to... Oh, wait. We'll see what he switches to. I'm hearing it, but I'm on headphones, so... You might need to turn up your Twitch, but then that might make me too loud. Ooh, Maverick's taking a lot of damage from Shaft. Finishes him off, though. It's now time for Drac. Again, deaths will allow Solon to catch up here. Maverick's only level 30. I do believe it's recommended to be anywhere from 40 to 55 for Drac. He's going to try and eat some ramen real fast while Drac is spawning. Alright, got himself a lot of health there. Re-equipped the Masamune. Mind you, Solon's only a few rooms away from this, from Drac, so. And he is a higher level. So if Maverick does take an unfortunate death here, and Solon does find a holy sword. Oh, and Maverick takes a death! Very unfortunate. And the thing is, Solon just got to the clock room, so he is about 30 seconds to a minute behind Maverick right now. Solon has also killed a lot more monsters, so he is a higher level than Maverick. He's opting to use the Vorpal Blade. Solon gets his oracle in the mail. Solon deciding he doesn't want the diamond left. He will save, then he'll be facing Shaft and Dracula. This race just got super close. We'll see if Solon's higher level gives him a better damage output. This is almost like last week. Last week, during the Aria randomizer, the Solon had level difference over his opponent in it, and that level difference actually gave him the win whenever they went to the Chaos fight. It's actually really interesting. So as you see, Maverick only was doing 55 damage per hit on Shaft. Solon's doing 51. So it adds up over all these hits. But Maverick is having an easier fight against Drac. Solon just got to his Dracula fight. If you guys want to be in on this, we're going to try and do all the randomizers, like cycle through them and things of that nature. You can join the Discord and hang out with us and learn all the games. But Maverick is menuing to get food to heal himself back up. While this is going on, Solon just started his Dracula fight. He's doing 11 more damage on Dracula per hit than Maverick is. And he's also taking a lot less damage to Dracula. Oh, wait, that's 57, not 51. Okay, so it's about 4 more damage, but... Oh, Maverick takes another death. Solon just took the lead from that death alone. And it's over! Solon has finished in first place during this showcase. Insane. Good game to Solon right there. Maverick's going to do try number 3 right now.
No! You claim to love.
So Maverick's third try against Dracula. So it looks like Maverick's going to throw some food down to try and get some healing. And GG.
GG.
Good. That was good. Okay. So I was typing this out in chat. I was told by both you and Maverick that you both were having times over 2 hours. So we had a spot on SG2 that was for exactly 2 hours because there was a weekly that was going to take over. So I asked the mods and all that stuff, hey, can we just move this over to SG3? I don't know if we're going to finish in time. And they moved it over. So you got to Dracula about, just like last week during the Aria Star race, you got to Dracula about 8 minutes after Maverick did. Maverick, however, is under-leveled, and he did not grab that high potion you found, and he has died to Dracula 3 times now.
Oh, I tried to stock the potions since we found, we didn't find the duplicator. So I took the safe route and grabbed a few more potions. Wow. What level is he? Is he way under level?
30. He's 30. So you were about 6-7 levels higher than him, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did not use the Vorpal blade. He's been using the fire sword from the very start. And you've just been killing monsters as you've been going through, and he's been avoiding monsters. He also skipped a dozen hit point max ups, which makes sense. I mean, you don't want that this time of the hit point max up showing up. Yeah,
it doesn't feel like much, but it takes so much time.
Yeah. So yeah, he did get to he was going towards Shaft and Dracula by the time you got to the inverted castle. So that's how much your level advantage and grabbing those high potions has gave you over him.
When I was practicing a few seeds back, it was a really fast seed. The relics, I think, the 5 relics were at the normal castle. Inverted castle was straight up to Dracula. But I had no weapons, I had no healing, I had nothing.
Yeah, no, Dracula, a lot of people, they play this game casually. They casually, kill all the bosses or whatever. When they get to Dracula, they're like, oh, wow, this is the final boss. They don't realize how difficult Dracula really is until you play, Randomizer, or you actually do, a no major glitches speedrun.
Yeah. When you compare him to every other boss in Symphony, he's the only boss fights that actually does something.
Yeah.
But that was really unlucky.
So we noticed you didn't do that many bat smashes. Is that something you're just not comfortable with, or?
For the most part, it simply it doesn't work. I play on a keyboard. It's already hard enough doing wing smashes on a keyboard. And I tried. You guys probably noticed when I was right at the start of the inverted castle, when I went to check where the leapstone is in the inverted castle. When I was coming back, I stopped 4 or 5 times trying to do the wing smash, and I simply could not do it. I have no idea what's going on here.
Unfortunately, Maverick took another death.
Oh well, we have a lot of time. We have a lot of time.
But we do have a lot of time.
No, but seriously, it was a really lucky seed at the end of the day, because I was practicing with him. We were discussing a few strats and whatnot. I was helping him learn the game. Our seeds were like 2 hours, 220s. I had a 240, almost 3 hours. And then simply we got a really fat seed somehow.
Yeah, I mean, like, here I am, like, wait, there's 3 Vladiums in Castle Keep.
Like one to the side of the other.
Yeah, no, they were all right there. I mean...
And then the 4th one is straight off bat, which is free.
Then
it's the entrance to the inverted castle.
Is on, yeah, the 5th one, like, you know...
Oh, Medusa, like, that you're going to kill her anyway. It's like, you have to go through there.
Like, you know, you get to a Verge Castle, and okay, so runners are going to now have to decide between if they want to go left towards the bat and go through that way, or go through Medusa. And then, like, you got the IM off of bat. Like, I mean, you have to check to see what Medusa has.
Yeah, it was a really, really good seed. At the start of the run, I was a bit like, the starting sword, the fire, what it was, Mercil. I don't remember now. It was really good, but it took way too long to give me a good armor, and you can go a long way without a weapon, but you can't go really far without good armor.
Oh yeah, no, I actually I was telling the viewers while you guys were doing each other's checks that a few months ago I did a weaponless run, like not even like picking up jeweled knuckles. I did everything without ever equipping a weapon, 100%.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, you'd be surprised how many monsters or bosses actually have a weakness to fists.
I think it counts as strike damage or something.
Something like that. Like, it was a fun run. Everything in the normal castle was like super easy, but then the second, like Beelzebub and like everything in the Inverted Castle made the game so much harder.
No, but man, the Symphony randomizer, it feels fresh, you know, after running AOS
Aria
for so long.
Yeah. I wish there was more randomization options. I think it would be cool, like if they can merge the relic and the max up pools together. So you actually have to check all the max up.
Yeah, there's some spots that you won't find relics there. You simply won't.
And then those spots...
You go check for a weapon or something, but you know there won't be relics there. The only thing I think that it could be really interesting if the normal castle bosses could drop Dracula relics.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if they mix up all the up pools, like the max up and the hearts up with... Dracula relics, you could kill, you know, Slugga and Gaibon and get the ring, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I just think that'd be cool. Like, so it's not the same bosses. And Maverick finally gets his Dracula kill after 4 tries. Get your GG for Maverick. Now that, good seeds from both you guys.
What was his
Um,
final time? My string just...
His
low.
timer shows 1:37:53. We didn't do SRL this time around, so
Yeah.
there's not an official time. He let his timer run for like 5 seconds after killing Drax, so something like
But only
1:37:50.
10 minutes. 10 minutes ahead.
Oh,
Not bad at all.
But he did get to Dracula 10 minutes ahead of you though, so he's been having a very stressful 20 minutes. Unfortunately, don't forget to give these runners a follow. I mean, they put on a good show for you guys tonight.
So you made it.
So you made it.
Good. I'm glad you're all right.
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
Fear not. I had my own reasons for destroying him.
It must have been painful for you.
Indeed.
So we're going to see if Maverick says he needs to take a breath before coming in. He takes too long. We may just call it here. Now it looks like Maverick's about ready to come on in.
But it is a really fun randomizer.
I was thinking, what should we play next week? Because we're trying to...
Yeah, we made a pool for what people would like to see for this week. Symphony just completely busted on votes. So now I think we just get the second one and do it next week, get the third one and do it on the other week. I think the next one would be Order of Ecclesia, and then Dawn of Sorrow.
So it'll be interesting to see how Order does. GG, Maverick.
GG, man.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I can't hear anything for some reason.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh, no, wait.
What the problem is.
See, okay.
Or never mind. For some reason...
Oh, I love to see how many new people come to the Discord server.
Oh, a lot of people have been jumping in.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been jumping in, yeah. No, I mean, we're very accessible friendly. If you want to try and get into the randomizers and learn strats and all that stuff. Maverick's having some issues. So, we also have VODs. Of course, we'll probably do more Castlevania, Yeah, so Maverick's having some issues, so I think we're just going to wrap things up and do another Castlevania weekly next week. How does that sound? I've been Kachiri, and I want to thank our runners, Solon and Maverick, and see you guys next week.